Personally, I would love to have a creature monster thing living in my hand, because then I could just do all these cool, crazy stuff, like take, food or write funny stuff, and if I get in trouble, I'll just be like, oh, the alien in my hand did it. But then again, I'm a glass half full type of guy. Hello, anime addicts. My name is Hector, and this is Rate and Review. On this show, I go around, I review different things, and then I will rate them for your viewing pleasure. On this particular episode, we'll be looking at a little sparkling piece of science fiction anime called Parasite. It just started on Toonami in English, and I already saw the whole thing in Japanese. That's right, Japanese! So that means I could able to tell you exactly what I thought about it, and whether you should hop on board and watch it week to week on Toonami. So, from the very beginning of this show, it sets itself apart, letting us know that it's very original, basically with the story and the plot, which is a bunch of these little alien eggs. They fall from space, they come into Earth, and once the little tiny bug aliens hatch, they have to immediately burrow into a human's brain, taking over the body. If they don't do that within minutes, or basically a minute, they're gonna die. So they go into the nearest human's head, burrow into it, taking control over the brain. So they kind of become like these parasitic zombie-type creatures. And then, in order to survive, they have to eat other humans. And it's not like a person eating humans. The bug took over the brain, so the bugs are eating other humans while in the human's body. And it's kind of cool because they can like split the head in half and kind of like have like swords in there, or like axes, and while eating other humans. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of crazy looking. But with the plot, the main plot is one of the bugs couldn't get into the human's brain because simply he was wearing headphones. So what does he do when he feels like he's going to die immediately? He jumps right into the human's right hand, taking over the right hand only. So now, this alien who took over his right hand and the human have to live with each other, because now they're two beings in one body. Which I will tell you right now is one of the better points of the show. It's really good, the relationship between Migi, the right hand, and Shinichi, the high school students. Migi, if you don't know the word, it's kind of like a cute way of saying righty or right hand, like a nickname. Basically, the best way to think about it is like he's like, haha, I got your right hand, I'm your right hand, so call me righty. And he's very cold, very robotic. Basically his one and only goal is to ensure that he survives. Survival. And he doesn't care what happens. He doesn't care if people die, people get hurt, aliens get hurt, all that stuff. As long as he survives. And to make sure he survives, Shinichi has to survive because he's attached to him. But Shinichi is very emotional. He runs on his emotions. He's a nerdy, kind of a nerdy high school student. And, most of this emotions is like fear or nervousness, so that kind of determines what he does. And as you can see, that collides with what Migi might often want to do. The best way to kind of think of their relationship, it's like the odd couple, but instead of sharing an apartment, they're sharing a body. And also, they did a really good job with the enemies and the bad guys on the show. Like, you can't really tell what's gonna go on. Not that it's 100% shocking, but it's like, it's not as like, oh, they're gonna do this, this, and this. It's kind of like, oh, I didn't really see that kind of happening. You maybe could guess, but it's not like, it's not one of your top choices of the things that the bad guys are gonna do. Which again, I really like when you can't really tell what the show's gonna do. It makes it interesting. But sometimes that can be bad. Like, for example, I'll give you a quick example. He has a relationship with the character on the show, just a regular relationship, and a lot of questions are thrown out there. It's like, oh wait, how did this happen? Whoa, what's going on with that? And then something else happens where none of the questions are answered, and it's like, whoa, wait, can you just like, wait, what? So a lot of questions are unanswered, and I feel like they just did that thing for the sake of like, see, you didn't think we were gonna do that, but we did. Also, something else I really just didn't like, the only really major bad thing on the show is his love interest, the girl he likes. Oh my jeez, she is horrible. She's so boring. There was no need to have her on the show. Like, she didn't provide anything for the show. They never showed why he likes her. Just from like the get-go, it's like, oh, I like you. And then some other characters like, yeah, you like her. It's like, it just didn't need to happen. But they do make up of all the like girlfriend and bad stuff with some great fighting scenes. It has some great fighting scenes. It's fun and there's a lot of like thinking in the fighting scenes. You can see there's a lot of like strategy going on. So it's fun, good scenes. It's something you're gonna love. And the animation's really good. I like the animation on the show. It all blends really, really well together. And because of that, I will definitely say that this show is super binge watch worthy. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and let me know in the comments if you're gonna watch Parasite. If you haven't watched it, let me know what you think. And also, let me know one of your favorite sci-fi animes. Not only in English, even like the Japanese ones that hasn't come overseas. Let me know what's some of your favorite sci-fi animes. Alright, my name is Hector for Rate and Review. If you guys had a good time, please press the like button, and I will see you later. Boop, boop, ba-da, boop, boop.